So we're getting close to the warmer season. I mean, I know we've already seen some 70s, but it's a little cool this week, but you probably want something kind of springish that's cool to enjoy the nice weather. And I think a lot of people like chicken salad. Though if you don't like mayonnaise, of course, that's one thing going against you, right? But we're going to do a little bit different today and not use mayonnaise. Give you a couple substitutes, what you can do instead, so that Ron will actually eat this when I'm done putting it together. But this chicken salad is going to be a little bit different, and I'll explain why as we go on through it. So as I like to do right from the beginning is show you the ingredients. There's going to be a lot of stuff going into this one. These are actually fairly common ingredients over here. But what I've done here is I've taken some green onion, calls for scallion, but those are kind of hard to find these days. So what I did kind of substitute there is I took some green onion. You'll notice there's some white in here as well. I actually chopped the entire onion. Usually just kind of take the green part and go with that, but I wanted the white part to be in there too. Then I took some red grapes and cut them up into small little chunks there. We're going to mix inside. Also some pecans, very common to put this inside a chicken salad, and also very common is some chopped up celery. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and put those into my bowl so that we can get those mixed up. And you're going to about, I'd say about 2, maybe 3 stalks there of your celery, and I would say about 1/4 to maybe 1/3 of a cup there of your chopped up pecans. When it comes to the green onion, I'm going to do about 3 of those, put those in there. And as for your grapes, I used about 10 grapes, which is going to give you roughly probably close to 3/4 of a cup. Now make sure when you get your red grapes that you go seedless grapes. Sometimes you can just grab that bag of grapes and not pay attention, because then once you're cutting them up, then you got to start taking some seeds out so you're not eating seeds in your chicken salad. Make sure you get the seedless grapes. So we're going to go ahead and put those inside the bowl, and just what we're going to do is just mix those up so that everything inside is just really nice and uniform, so that you're really not having to, mix everything up at one time. So there we go, nice and uniform on the inside. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw in what would be your mayonnaise base for a lot of chicken salad recipes, but I went with sour cream on this one. Really not the same flavor, but the same consistency, kind of in the same realm. Gonna go with about 1/2 cup there of your sour cream. But if you don't like sour cream, you want to go mayonnaise. If you want to go fat-free Greek yogurt or regular Greek yogurt, go for it. That will work. As for the chicken, you can get the canned chicken, or you can just get a chicken breast yourself and cut it up. But this is smoked chicken salad, and the reason I say that is I have smoked the chicken on my cooker here. You can see the lines there from when I smoked it. So that's going to be hickory that I use there on that one to smoke the chicken. Smoke it about 250 and just use the thermometer till it gets to 165 for your internal temperature. Then once you're done, you're going to take that chicken and just dice it up into small cubes just like that. I would say you're probably going to go roughly about 2 cups of chicken. So now we're going to kind of mix this in. But we're not done yet, but we're going to start folding all this together so that it all starts coming together inside your bowl. What I've done to give this a little extra layer of flavor is I have made a homemade raspberry vinegar. Not vinaigrette, a homemade raspberry vinegar. So I took, I would say, about 1 cup of raspberries. I would say then about 1/2 cup or close to 1 cup of vinegar, within about 2 tablespoons of sugar, which is this right here. And I brought it, all of it to, except the raspberries, didn't throw the raspberries in there yet. Bring your sugar, your vinegar to a simmer, not a boil, just a simmer, and then put it inside a mason jar with about 1 cup of raspberries, give it some good shakes, let it come to room temperature. Then after that, that's where you're going to put it inside your refrigerator and let it sit for about 2 days so it pulls all that flavor out of the raspberries. Then you'll take the raspberries out using a colander, use some cheesecloth, because you have to strain those, and then get the seeds and such out, and then you have your raspberry vinegar. Also for the smoke flavor, we're going to go with probably just about 1/4 of a teaspoon there of smoked paprika to give it a little bit of flavor, and just a little bit there of your freshly crushed red pepper. I'm going to throw in just a little bit of a splash right now of the vinegar, and when that's all said and done, you can add some more on top if you like. But that's all you have to do. After that, you just really kind of stir everything up. Now, if you want to make a sandwich out of this, I say go for it. I think it'd be great on just a piece of loaf bread. Even better if you put it on a croissant, because those are always really tasty. But once all is said and done, then you can, if you want to fancy things up, I've got some salad here, and you can just kind of make a little bit of a salad with it on some lettuce. Of course, I'll put a bigger stack on here for Ron here in just a second. But that is it right there. That is your smoked chicken salad right there. Looks great. We'll try it out here for you in just a couple of minutes.